Kyle Shanahan. So, Kyle Shanahan gets a lot of love from the 49ers fan base. Also gets a lot of love nationally. Went on this run this year. Everyone was saying that all of his critics were dumb and that he was always great and that people were stupid for questioning him. And it was obvious to see that he could do this. And then boom, he does it again. Big game, blows it. So now his track record is all the great things he's done don't really matter because the three most important things on his resume are he had a 28-3 lead in the Super Bowl, blew it. He had a 20-10 lead in the Super Bowl, blew it. He had a 17-7 lead in the NFC Championship game, blew it. This guy doesn't know what to do with a two-score lead in the second half. Doesn't know what to do. And what's funny is all year I was saying, Kyle's matured. Kyle's different. He's different. He's a new Kyle. If this Kyle had been coaching 2 years ago, Niners would be champions because this Kyle wouldn't give away a 10-point lead in the fourth quarter because he would stick to his run game. He would feature Debo. He wouldn't let the 49ers squander a 10-point lead without Debo taking over. But that's exactly what he did. And that's, to me, why I'm so skeptical of Kyle Shanahan. Just like I'm more than skeptical of Jimmy Garoppolo, but Jimmy's consistently subpar. Kyle has these ups and downs, but he chokes. He seems like he's not up for the big moments. Sometimes you ask him to assess a player, he's like, oh, he's not afraid of the big moment. Are you? I think you're afraid of the big moment. I think the moment's too big for Kyle, and I think the moment's too big for Jimmy. But, one touch for Debo Samuel in the fourth quarter. You got to 2nd and 1 and didn't hand off to Debo. You got to 3rd and 2 in the fourth quarter, didn't hand off to Debo. I don't think he was on the field. You overthought that one. And then the one that people aren't talking about that kills me, the second to last series. So the Rams tie it up at 17-7. Niners get the ball back with 6:49 left. First pass is incomplete. It's 2nd and 10. This is a really important play in the game, right? If you get a completion here, you're in business. They take a delay of game penalty. What? They had 3 timeouts left. They take the delay at their 25, as opposed to like Kyle being like, hey, timeout. I don't know. Really strange to me. Seems to me like that would have been a good spot to take a timeout and not go back to 2nd and 15, but he didn't. And I'm not surprised because he chokes in the fourth quarter of big games. There are statistics that show that Jimmy Garoppolo is an awful fourth quarter quarterback in playoffs, but what is Kyle's track record? It was embarrassing after the first one to the Patriots. After the second one to the Chiefs, he's a punchline. To do it a third time is almost unfathomable. And it shows you that this guy is a good coach who chokes. Hard to bank on a guy, a coach, or a quarterback who you think are choke artists. And what's crazy is the Niners have 2. You got a quarterback who's a choke artist, a coach who's a choke artist. And what they do is after losses like this is point the finger. Well, we didn't execute or whatever. Both of them. It's on both of them.